What's up, everybody? Welcome, guys. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the chat. Just getting everything set up here. Welcome, welcome, everybody coming in. Am I loud and clear? Can everybody hear me? Awesome, Crusadia Maximus. Glad you're all here. That is good. Ooh, awesome. Add my cam to stream here. Get chat so I can see it. There we go. Hopefully that works. Awesome. Welcome, guys. So as today in a stream, like I said, what we're probably going to do is mostly I have some mail here. Then I got, what else do I got? I had something else. Oh, I have a giveaway. Almost forgot the giveaway. I want to give away this secret PowerTool. So get my drink out of the way here. If you guys haven't had this drink yet, wish I was sponsored, but not Hint. Hint is like wonderful. I like hunted. I went on like my own personal crusade to find this type of water and finally found it. So yeah. That is awesome. I need to plug in my headphones to something here. All right, chat. Hold down the ground. I'll be right back. Okay. Awesome. I'm back, y'all. We're going to get this kind of situated here. There we go. So now I can like listen if I need to. Make sure everything's going well. Hey man, first time visiting your stream. Really enjoy your content lately. Keep it up. Thank you, my man. I am going to do my best to do that. That is overall the goal here. So yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of a mail day here. And man, I'm already out of breath running up those stairs. Oh man. So we'll probably do a mail day here and then do the giveaway. I don't know how I'll do it. Just if you're in the stream, I don't know. At the very end, we'll do something kind of cool. We'll do something like that to kind of give away this free power tool. I got order 2. Didn't need the second one. Welcome, my man Florian. Glad you could make it. Gasping for my life here, guys. My stairs are killer, and I still have the. If you guys don't remember, I did a video a long time ago, and it was it had to do with. Oh, what was it? Had to do with. What's good, my man? I got something. I ran up my stairs and we had a loose step and I slipped and I got it all on video. It was actually amazing to rewatch, but sucked to go through. So that step is coming loose again. So I went downstairs and I felt it kind of slip. So I was a little concerned. But what is good, Ray? Welcome. Welcome. Wait for a few more people to get here and then we will start opening the mail and then we can discuss. Hopefully I got everything I ordered so then we can like work on Crusadia because you guys don't know there was a Crusadia list. I got top 8 and the man actually messaged me. We were talking like last month and he texted me today and he was like, hey, so I actually did something this weekend. I got top 8 and I was like, what? That was you? And he's like, yeah, that was me. So I got his list. So what's up, JJ? But I got tons of mail wherever it is. There we go. Tons of mail. You guys see my address. You guys see it. This isn't gonna be my address for much longer, so it's not that big of a deal. But I guess maybe I should hide the other person's address, probably. But welcome everyone to the chat. For those just showing up. So yeah, we'll just wait a little bit more, a little bit longer, and hopefully wait for people to get here. My man, actually the man who topped 8 is in the chat right now. So welcome, my man. Ugh. I was thinking that this could be, I'm not too familiar with how like StreamYards works per se. And it's like, since I live out in the middle of bum diddly nowhere, it's what allows me to stream like the best way. So I wasn't too sure. I was hoping I might be able to get him on stream, but that I don't know yet. Don't know. So anyway, greetings, Crusadia. I like that. I like that a lot. The crew. Yato, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome. We're just chilling for a little bit. How is everyone's day going? Let's get that started out. And then once we get a little bit farther in and everybody who can make it, we'll just start opening the mail and I can tell you guys about my choices and everything, or like my buying stuff. I bought like $200 worth of cards last night, which I'm probably going to regret, but I finally ordered my collector's rare Gearfried. Pretty good. Yeah, that's good, man. I'm glad you're doing good. It's all that matters. My man Emmanuel, good. I'm glad we're all doing good today. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you this right here, guys. This package here is Starry Night. I bought this thinking I'd have time to play a chimp deck and didn't. So my day's good. I just ran some errands this morning. And today's my wife's birthday, so I went and got her bought some crab legs, and we're gonna have a few friends over and stuff like that. So other than that, pretty kind of gloomy out today, believe it or not. So we'll just wait here till we're about 10 minutes in, then we'll start opening the packages. I'm still missing a few things. I have a hat coming, which I hopefully will be able to show you guys eventually. And then if you guys would be interested in getting your own hats, that should be available on the store and we can work something out. Yo, I got second place locals. with Infernoble. My man Jen, that is the way to go. I'm looking forward to going back to our locals and taking them. Yep, you're right, man. The small moments count. That's really, really all that matters. But yeah, I'm like I said, my locals are opening. So instead of going to the CLS, which is like our big ARG or PPG that we have, and since we're moving, I just thought it was not in the best financial standpoint to do that. So we're going to go to ours. Ours was shut down. So ours Crusadia Maximus, ours, during the height of COVID, before I probably get demonetized. Good, my man Yato. I'm very happy. I am very glad you're satisfied with them. I might try and show chat today the new mat that's being worked. You guys might get the first hand look at the pre 2-player playmat that's going to come out around at the beginning of May. So I'll try to do that. But the image is on my phone, and I don't know how I can share screen on this platform yet. So I'll probably just pull it up on my phone and show the camera and everything so you guys can see. We're pretty ghetto here at the Team COG live streams. But anyway, Maximus, at the height of COVID, our locals was thriving. They didn't mind. Then all of a sudden COVID, what do you call when it levels off? It plateaued. And then they're like, okay, no, we don't need locals anymore. And we're like, what? You were playing when it was at its most dangerous, and it's just now opening up. So instead of driving 4 hours to locals, I get to go to hour and a half now, which is a lot better. Guess we just built and ordered Goki deck. Let's go, Flexi. Firewall PTSD. So we'll go ahead and start opening, guys. Welcome, Story Ignis. Glad you can make it. I'm glad your two mats came in, Yado. I think I already said that. Just trying to keep up here. So we'll go ahead and open this. And like I said, I think this is the Starry Night. And I don't even have a knife up here. So we got to use my raw brute strength to open this stuff. So, yep, that looks exactly like what it is. Maybe I might do something with this deck. From Georgia, locals never stop. You got to love the southern states, man. They ain't scared of COVID. So, here we go. So, first off, we got some Dragon Ball Z cards here. I don't play Dragon Ball Z, so this is pretty cool. My first time ever seeing Dragon Ball Z cards. Interesting. Cool. So this right here should be the entire Starry Night core. I'm thinking if I can get them here. I think I ordered 3 of everything. You guys just wait. There's a Christmas song coming. Oh, Holy Night. That should be this, but it's Starry Night. So we got Bellfire, Blast, Ceremony, Flamal, and then Rael. So I don't see the dragon. Did I forget to order the dragon? Did I forget to order the big dragon? I'll be darned. I forgot to order the dragon, I think. Well, that was awful for me to do. But anyway, I wanted to tinker with this archetype. I mean, like, look at the artwork, guys. The artwork is just simply so beautiful. And I just wanted to kind of tinker with it. I should have had my deck box up here for it, but maybe, hopefully I ordered the dragon. I'm going to be kind of upset if I didn't order the dragon. I kind of like the strategy of this deck. I think the deck had like a lot of potential, and Konami kind of threw it out the window. But for the most part, I do really like the deck's like theme. It kind of reminds me of like, it's like a mix between Satellars and Constellars in a way. Pretty slow. It does a gimmick, and it does its gimmick well. And that's to summon dragon, dragon pop, bounce dragon back. And I'm just kind of excited, kind of excited to try it. This card right here is actually quite crazy, to be honest with you. Bellfire. Let's see. I'll take it up here so you guys can see it. Bellfire is a beautiful card. I've not really like truly looked at this card's like artwork ever. It just has, I think, all 3 of them blasting an arrow or something like that. Beautiful nonetheless. Beautiful. Can't wait to get this chimp deck built, even though I don't know if I'll have time to do it or not. But if I do, this is the chimp deck I'm going to play. So let's go ahead and move on to this package right here. This is a pretty thick boy here too. Let's see what this one is. Okay. And it seems like, ooh, here we go. The Dragon Link stuff, I think, is showing up here. So I'm thinking about tinkering with the Crusadia Dragon Link again. Just kind of like splashing the idea. And that might be what we work on here today, too. So I always run out of tracers, believe it or not. I'm always catching myself ordering 1 or 2 more tracers. So our tracer, and then our 3 super Nocto visions. Yeah, my man Maximus dealing stuff. After I was kind of tinkering with the idea, and then see, I know him of Infinite Wolf. Infinite Wolf is his Discord name, and I think his actual name is Brandon. But he ended up top 8ing, as most. If you're part of the Crusadia fan page, you know that he ended up top 8ing, and he played like Crusadia Dragon Link. So like it was kind of funny. I told him, I was like, it's kind of funny because I just ordered all this stuff to tinker with the deck, and then you topped 8 with it. So yep, some more Dragon Link stuff. I refuse to play Dragon Link. My friend has Dragon Link. We've been teaching him Dragon Link, and I hope to one day live stream that to show. Okay, I feel like having multiple set of eyes helping. would help, but moving on here. Boot sector. There we go. Now I had one of these at one time, and I must have sold it when I bulked out a while ago. But oh no, I might have to go get a knife. I can't believe I didn't bring a knife up here. There we go. There you go. Boot sector. You know, got to get that ultra. Keep moving on here. I'm trying to think. And then I ordered another Super Dragon Ravine. There we go. So we'll probably resleeve and get Crusadia up and running today. Get the old the pipes oiled up and get them going. But here's another thick one here. So we'll go ahead and welcome, Broke Duelist. Glad you can make it. White Dragon. I gave my friend, the guy who's playing Dragon Link, my Ultras, and I just figured I'd pick up an extra set just so that he could keep those and not have to resort back to commons, because it's never a good feeling. This sleeve's interesting. Oh, because it's at the bottom. White Dragon. Oh, man. Okay. Probably didn't even get everything, to be honest with you. Trap Trick. Why in the world? I ordered this months ago. Almost a month ago. Triple Trap. That was actually for the Holy Night stuff here. Was supposed to be this stuff here. That is crazy. That's interesting. I get this now. Funny. Oh, man. So I guess what we can do is we got the Tracer. Still missing my Savage, which is very upsetting. Ordered another Savage and didn't get it. And then I got mostly everything. I guess we could kind of run through a Crusadia run through real quick. We'll just have to put in the have to take it out and put everything in. I need to resleeve Crusadia, to be honest with you. Resleeve a lot of things. But I got to figure out what I was taking out here. All right. So, yeah, these guys are going out on the side. They were just in here when I was like running through the list and everything. There we go. The two traps. There we go. I think the rest of these are monsters. Yep, the rest of these are monsters. All right, so I got to look at everything here. I just got the complete Dragon Link deck core with Aplos, Chaos Ruler, Spears, everything under 7. Dang, that's insane. That's actually really good. I think my friend just paid, I think, 120 for his, and he bought it like kind of pre-constructed. Hey, we take those. We take those. So let's see here. I don't like not playing the max amount of Crusadias, personally. So I think that we are going to max out on the max amount of Crusadias. And then the Kaijus will be in question. Had a brain fart. There we go. There we go. Crown. There we go. So I think that the list has to practically comprise of all the Crusadias. But like I said, I'm still missing. Looky right there. I'm still missing the extra Savage, which I thought would be one of those, but it's not. So I don't think the Crusadia lineup is you'll not catch me playing Format Skipper. With my amount of bad luck, I don't feel like losing to Normal Summon Skipper, Activate Effect, Gamma, and then I lose. You won't catch me doing that. But there's also more science behind playing the Crusadia names. So these monsters are for sure. Put those there. And these cards are what are up in the air. Technically, I think Ranru should be played because it is just a dragon. Since we are technically playing Dragon Link, we need to have the ability to make Striker. So Ranru would serve that option pretty well. So we'll go ahead and throw Renru over here. So this is where we get our flex spaces. And we know that we're playing this kind of package here. I need to get my... Do you have any copy of Abs Dragon? Oh, shoot, Maximus. That's another card I'm missing. Is the Abs Dragon. Darn. Yeah, you're right. I might have to proxy Abs Dragon. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. That's why we're playing the Dragon Shrine, or the Dragon Ravine, excuse me. I need to find my binder here and get out my quick launches. That is right. Okay. Here's this. Let's see here. Where can I put this at right now? We'll just set this over here. All right. So if you would buy the deck I got on CM, you would pay 170. Hey, that's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, Abs needs to be in here. So I think that what we need to do is put in these three, and then I think that we maybe play 3 Nocto. Nocto's just really good, I think. So if we play these 3 go in, I'll have to play an Abs Router, which we'll throw in. We'll say that... All right, chat, help me remember. Humongous is Abs Router Dragon. Okay, these go over here. And then as far as spell goes, the necessary spells, I feel like we don't need that. That. Let's see here. I think Crusadia Power needs to stay, that. And then there we go. So then let's see here. Are you going to be playing a Cinema Builder Revs cards? Broke Duels, I'm actually going to try and... I know it's going to sound crazy. I'm going to try and Crusadia. I'm going to try and Crusadia Revs build. Because to me that just seems like boneless Dragon Link, and I want to play like a bone in Crusadia list that's just using Dragon Link. So I just kind of got to see here. This extra succession will be Guard Dragon. I want to play Desires because this deck needs a hard draw. Power or Crusadia Starkey, or Starkey in German, is just there to what do you call it, to make sure my Crusadia normal summon sticks. I got Chaos Spaces on the way too. Like I said, I lended my Chaos Spaces to my friend with Dragon Link. So Chaos Space, quick launch. Let's see here. If we do 3 Chaos Space, 3 quick launch. And then I got to find some way to fit in more cards. So I got to think here. Am I German? I am not. I am not. I am American, doing my best, and I have some German friends who sent me German cards. So, okay. So this is where actually we might have to start cutting cards, I think, simply because we got to fit in these 2 cards as well. Just trying to think here. And I want to fit in black and white because black and white is crazy in this deck, especially if we're going to be playing Chaos Space. Trap cards are going to stay. These cards are pulled out. And these cards are what's going in. Yep, that is exactly right. The only good thing about the deck, and I remember when I played Chaos Space way back when, was that you can technically search out Maximus and pitch off Chaos Space, and then that gets you a Dragon too, if you hard open Draco. But you definitely, it can be, actually, you're correct, it can be quite bricky. But it gets you the black and white Dragon, but that might be worth it. So, Abs Router, I don't know, is 3 Nocto Vision too much? I'm going to pull out my quick launches. Okay, so we got the quick launch. Right now, I'm not even sure. I think it was 42 in the main. Hello, Blue Sky, yugioh, welcome. Mech Knight Brethren has joined. Let's see here. So quick launch needs to go in. Okay, let's see here. How can I do this? Yeah, I like Nocto, and Nocto gives you that draw, which is nice. But Nocto, I think 3 Nocto might be just a little bit. Definitely could cut down to 2 Nocto. Let's see, we could go 2 Nocto, and then the way was let me highlight to everyone about the main thing here is this list that I've been testing with this. We're not using LP. I should very much say that. I'm still trying to play on like the concept that LP might get hit. So we're just trying to maximize Pisty. That is something that I should establish now. And if this list survives the next ban list, I'll probably move to playing LP. Just because if it survives another list, it survives another list. So that should make that very clear, is that we're not playing LP in this list, so we don't need to play like Red MD, Brotar, anything like that. The theory behind this is to just raw dog out Crusadia and try to like push through stuff. Try to make a more Crusadia oriented list. Ranru is not as needed either, I guess. We could definitely do triple launch. These cards are kind of the established spells that we have. And this right here should be what do you call it? Guard Dragon, which I'll pull out here in a second. Guard Dragon. Then we can play 3 launch. Then we can play, that'll take these over here. That leaves us 3 spaces. We can do these 2, put those there. And then we need to cut Nocto down by 1. And that'll get us the black dragon in. And this will get us the white dragon in. I think that would put us, let's see what this puts us at. He puts us at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This is Absa Router. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So currently right now the list is at 43. I do not like that at all. I would actually think about cutting something here. And that's even without adding in. I like Noctovision. I really do. No, because technically speaking, you get out all your stuff super early in the combo. So Desires isn't really an issue. You don't want to play like Pot of Extrav because you have your extra deck matters, and you don't want to play what is it called? What is it? Good evening, Leo. Glad you can make it. I feel Desires is slightly risky in the deck. It's really not especially in this deck, because like you search out everything super early, such as the Ravine and launch. So it's not that crazy. You're not desiring on your first, like you desire mostly after you get you do your 3 most important searches, then you can just desires after that. Noma Man King Ezzy is just I think I still would argue and say it's the best list available. I just wanted to tinker with, and that's actually not even counting the 2 traps. So we're at 45. I feel like that is where we need to cut down. Probably, I would almost say Ranru. Right? What if you banish Shab's Router? You're doing so like you banish Shab's Router, you're kind of SOL, but you're not trying to desire until after you get it to Absa Router. You're trying to get all your searches done and desire for extra cards in hand. Or if you have to desires, it's something that we can fire off and hopefully go through. I don't think so, but if you go first, you can't have a good enough ending field. Well, I mean, that is true, but our man Infinite Wolf just kind of proved all that wrong. Sadly, he just got top 8 at the extravaganza with it. So I'm just trying to Crusadia the list more so than anything. It's been all since here. It has. Just because not a lot has really changed. Once I get a few more cards in the mail, I'll probably do it. See, I was thinking about that last night, actually. I feel as though Avarice requires too much setup, and if you get hand trapped and you want to try to play through that hand trap, whereas Avarice, if you don't have the setup, you can't draw, but Desires can push you through that hand trap in a way, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, so maybe, so like this is Absa Router. If we cut this down, we're at 42. The problem is all hand traps versus 1 call by. I like, well, see, technically we're playing also Crusadia Power. There's a lot of things that's wrong currently right now. Is like this deck, you have to have your normal summon stick, and some of your most viable summons aren't, or like searches aren't Crusadia. But like the most important thing is you can't play if your normal summon don't stick. So you want your normal summon to stick. So that's the theory behind playing power. Otherwise, I would play like you. I'd play something else to kind of rip the hand traps out. All right. So what we're going to do, chat, is we are going to sleeve or unsleeve this, sleeve it up, and try and play and see if I can kind of show you what like my mind was thinking when I was like theory crafting with this. Because I can go ahead and tell you that any 2 Crusadias get you to Savage and Echo Max with a negate. So I want to like capitalize on that. And that's what kind of makes like a deck really good, a combo deck, is when like 1 or 2 cards get you to that many negates plus 1. So I want to see if we can capitalize on that, because I have this theory in my mind to where 1 and 2 Crusadia, so 2 cards gets you 2 interruptions. So like 3 cards should in theory get you 3, but I think with Crusadia in general, it's 2 cards get you 2 interruptions, and it takes 3 or 4 to get you that 3rd interruption, but we'll see. My favorite sleeve is Katana. Actually, that's what we're going to sleeve in, is Katana sleeves. I love Katana. All my stuff's Ultimate Guard. I love Ultimate Guard. All right, so we'll go ahead and start unsleeving here. These sleeves you guys will probably see the gunk. These sleeves have that's why I kind of like Ultimate Guards, these sleeves, because they last forever. They really have, but it's about time. I picked up Trap Trick a long time ago, and I don't regret it, but then I kind of do, because sometimes like I don't want to make the Rafflesia. I just want to push through with the Paralytic Seeds, but then I eat a Kaiju, or not eat Kaiju, I eat the rock. So also, again, I'm going to remind you guys, this list is not using LP. And then if LP survives the next list, by George, we'll start tinkering with LP. It should be, yeah. Well, you, my man, Blue Sky, you like Mech Knight, so you probably you need it too much right now, I'd say. But what do you guys think of the layout? Actually, this is kind of like a little bit better than the last time. I went ahead and upgraded to the plan so like it's more customizable and everything. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. How I'm gonna do this giveaway. So if you guys have any ideas in chat, let me know how we're gonna do this giveaway. I have months without buying cards online. The Restraint, man. Good for you. The Restraint. When you talk about Infernobles, I haven't talked about them yet. I was kind of tinkering last night with them, and I found a cool combo that you can do with Ogier. So like any 2 warriors plus Renaud will get you Gearfried, Charles, and Harold, which is really cool. Hey man, so that's funny you say that, is I picked up Mech Knights when they first released, and everyone thought they were trash, and I crushed my locals with them. I was actually a Mech Knight player long before I was a Crusadia player, and I just think it's kind of interesting how the lore turns into that sort of. So, all right, these sleeves can get thrown away. Okay, let's go ahead and do this here. Set the box right there. Nothing like fresh sleeving here. Maybe, if I can open them. Man, nothing ever makes me question my strength until... Okay, there we go. Holding the Yu-Gi cards without sleeve feels so strange. It does. It does. I'm thinking about ordering Infernobles. They probably won't get hit on the list, and they're proper rogue now. Yeah, 100%. I don't think they'll get touched on the list for a while, because even if you look at the OCG, they still have everything full power in the OCG. It's just Max C exists over there, and the deck doesn't want to. The deck really can't play around Max C. Telling you guys, try the katanas. I love katana. I thought about moving the Dragon Shield simply because you can buy them in bulk a little bit easier than you can these. All right. So we're gonna have to proxy a few cards, sadly. Well, not really too many, just the Humongous Absorouter Dragon, and then in the extra deck, we're gonna this. Yeah, we haven't even worked to the extra deck. The extra deck, I want to throw in Savage and Dragster again because we're moving away from the Codebreaker combos and stuff like that. But that might be added back in before it's all said and done. What's the size of the main currently? 42. We were able to get it to 42. Hulk is too much money to ban. Yeah, Hulk is too much money to ban. I also just think I have this unpopular opinion. I think Hulk is not that bad. It actually really goes to show that Link Cross was the problem because every deck that was abusing the Hulk or Rordon combo has fell off the map practically altogether just because Link Cross is gone. And the only reason I believe Infernoble is the best strategy with that is because of Neospace Connector. Just being able to look at the hand and stop the hand trap that would most definitely hit the Hulk is what makes Infernoble be able to have like a edge over other like Hulk strategies. I really just grabbed one from the pack and I had two more sitting there personally. Token generators are the problem by far. They are. Conveniently, though, Auroradon, even though it is a link, people seem to forget that like Mecha Phantom Beasts do synchro. So like the fact that it does lock you out of link something after you use it, I truly, the more and more, at first I was kind of like, screw these cards, they're bad. Why would Konami make them? And then after playing them and kind of like understanding them a little bit better, like they truly are not as bad as they're made out to be, sort of. It's definitely just people that kind of hyped them up. But at the moment, Link Cross, Hulk, and all that stuff back in the smoke grenade format, that was bad. That was bad. All right, so we haven't even got to the extra deck yet. That's going to be interesting. So I know what I want. I would like to end on Equimax with a crawler. And then everything else around it. But we'll have to see. I know that any two Crusadias can get us to Savage and Equimax with a live negate. So I got to figure out what else can, like what else will contribute to that. I only double sleeve the extra deck. I really wanted to take the leap and double sleeve the main deck, but I haven't really done that yet. Simply because I kind of like playing on. If I like could find an art sleeve that I would like on the main deck, I would double sleeve them, but I really can't find a. So I just like these plain sleeves. Plus, otherwise we'd be here for like another like 30 minutes if I was double sleeving, and I don't want that. And I'm telling you, these katanas have such a like long lifespan with them that it doesn't like I can play like a bunch of locals online, like do a bunch of remote duels, play test some hands, and then come back to them. Well, good. I'm glad. Would you discard Magna Rocket with Chaos Space if it was the only light rock available to you? Yes, I think I would. Well, no, I would not, because no matter if I open Magna Rocket and I have Chaos Space, I know I can get to the Black Dragon by just using my Magus search to search Maximus instead. All right, so there we go. Main deck is done. Let's count these. Count the deck one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 42 seems to be a good number. Well, thank you, my man, King AZ. I appreciate that. All right, now we move on to this thing called the extra deck. Yes, sir. How you doing, Big Phil? Doing good, Zach. How are you doing? We'll move this up here and put this here. So I know that I need Striker and these to go in for the combo that I'm trying to do. I've already kind of counted down. I won't need, I think we still play that. I need this guy and then these two for my Crusade lineup. We go here. Link Spider, I believe, is necessary. So that means that we have a total of this many spots that are open. I technically could play bow. And bow comes up through the combo. I did drop gear for you to 1. I sure did. Awesome, man. I got in the stream a little bit late, but glad to get him some stream. Thank you, my man. Glad you could catch up with the streams. Like I said, that's my main goal with these streams, my man. Main goal. I would recommend picking up some of the things between the 2 World Legacies. You're right. Thank you, my man. I have the Guard Dragon over here. In a fresh sleeve of the same type. There we go. I said type. Goodness, I can't speak. All right, so let's see here. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was the same type, but it is not. Okay, so Guard Dragon will go right there. We'll put this up here. Okay, so now I just got to... All right, so I know that these 3 got to fit in some way, so I feel like we'll just do the code breaker package here for these 3 right off the bat. So those 3 are now gone. Put those over here. Then I have 3 spots that I have open. I know I need to put in a Savage and a Dragster. And I have a Dragster here, I think. There we go. There's Dragster. So we'll put that over there for Dragster. I'll have to proxy Savage, which is not a big deal. We do an Infernoble day? Probably not. Well, maybe. It just depends how long. I'm going to try to stream for 1 to 3 hours, somewhere in between there. I need to find my... There it is. 1 second, chat. Oh, there we go. So I need to find just a synchro, preferably Tinny. Perfect. He's always my go-to for so the Tinny can go in here. That gets rid of this extra Equimax. Then I have 1 more spot open, and I think what I will do until I can figure out that spot is I'll put in Linkribo. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this de-sleeved here. So I'll be re-sleeving most of these, actually. Actually, all these I'll be re-sleeving. So there we go. No worries. Just sitting back, relaxing since I know. Hey, join the crusade, man. Join the crusade. I know I got a reprint, and I actually ordered the Ultra because I prefer the Ultra. So I'm actually going to put the Ultra in my Nobles and put the secret in here. All right. Got to have that Link Spider so when you get rocked, at least you can flex on them a little bit, you know, guys? Avermax is good. I just don't know. It's just back in the day when it first came out, Avermax was extremely good because not a lot of things could out Avermax. But now Avermax can easily be outed. I'd much rather end on something reactive than, what's the correct term, chat? Defensive, I guess. I do own a copy of Hulk. Not an extra copy of Hulk, per se. I don't own an extra copy. I have Hulk in my Infernobles right now. I mean, yeah, he is a giant. He is a huge beat stick, and like with Crusadia power, he'd be pretty good. So I mean, like he's not entirely, like he could probably be played as Linkribo, to be honest with you. Okay, throw those away, and I know I have right here. They are. Here we go. So there we go. Start sleeving these up here. Hey, my man, so that Ulti Dweller, these 2 ultimates came out of the same OTS, and I went to, I shit you not, went to a tournament before the pandemic hit, and I played, and I pulled 3 ultis out of that entire tournament. I was blessed that day, and it was 2 of these. I was actually 2 Rafflasias and a Book of Moon, so I ended up selling the Book of Moon, the extra Rafflasia for the Dweller. Really blessed that day. Yeah, I mean, Crusadia Power is, yeah. That's one of the reasons, like, kind of behind it. I was thinking about still playing it was just simply because you could just Crusadia Power, but I don't know. I'm still not entirely sold on it. I just think it's significantly, like, it's worse, but I guess I shouldn't say it's worse than what it was, but at the same time, like, if you look at your hand and really take the time to think out your hand, you'll know if you can combo or not. So I guess, like, off of the Regulex to grab Crawler or Power. So I think, like, you are kind of correct. You are kind of correct. Like, you could just power Avermax and Avermax could stick, and you should by that time know what your hand is, so you know, like, what route to go. All right. There we go. There we go. This is like sleeve ASMR or something like that. But, like, there's no sound because you can barely hear the sleeves. Maybe I should talk in a whisper. Yeah, test hands are definitely coming after this. I didn't just throw this together to kind of theorize and then get rid of it. Test hands are definitely coming because I got to see in my mind and actually play it out. And that kind of helps me kind of define the list and the changes I need. And then when I take it to locals, next time I go, but I'm going for blood for my locals, so I'll probably take Infernobles on the first locals back because I want that ulti Hulk. So I'm going for blood. Where'd you get? I ordered these right before, like, as soon as they came out. I ordered like 3 packs of these. So I got them on Amazon, and I got them for $5 a pack, and now they're like $10. So I dread when I have to order more. Hello, my friend. Love your content, and I've been testing Draco set combos and nobles. I found it pretty good, but very weak against hand trap since it requires Renata and Durandal. Yep. It's very. I don't know how to put it. Like, that combo line, that combo is really good, but I think it's a more flashy way to combo, and the deck can already combo so well. I've been actually testing a list that my man Emmanuel in the chat sent me. Plays less equips, so less bricks, and it's worked out really well. Solar Prime just used same small as sleeves extra deck. Interesting. Solar Prime, never heard of them. But I'm trying to move all my extra deck sleeves to these red OCG sleeves, so then I can then all I have to do is buy the oversleeve. Feel bad for Romulus. Well, good thing now Romulus can actually be used in his own deck, so I guess that's something that's good too. Ooh, drag down would be pretty good, actually. I like drag down. Dark Worlds with drag down. Hoo hoo hoo. And we'll see how long Dragster stays, because Dragster's been cut from the list for quite some time. But we'll also, like I said, everything's subject to change. This is like the first run of it, so we'll definitely have to see. All right, there we go. We're all sleeved up. And I'll give you all a quick swoosh real quick of the extra deck with the fresh sleeve. Wow. With the fresh sleeves. Bam, there we go. Beautiful. All right. So for the main deck, we know for a fact that the Commungus is Absorouter. We'll do a test in. If I get hand trapped on the first phase of the combo, I guess I came up with that since normally. Yep. All right. So that's exactly what I've been doing. The first test run, you guys get to witness it here now. So in before crawlers in my opening hand. All right, we'll do a quick cut. Pray to the Yugi gods we don't see crawler. And let's see what we get here. So a pretty fire hand, I think. It sucks opening 2 Draco, but that's okay. We still technically have combo, I think. We actually have a crazy amount of combo. Let's see here. We'll normal summon the Leonis. Link it off for Magius. So you guys can hopefully see. We'll then trigger Exceed, summon chain 2, chain 1. So we'll go ahead and go here, and then we'll get ourselves Maximus. Yes, will it brick? Let's find out. Man, for all of us, like all of us World Legacy players, we got to get those World Legacy sleeves that are like $50 and sleeve our World Legacy decks in those, and then double sleeve them, because I'm not going to pay like $50 for some sleeves and then lose them after a week. What do you think about Phantomite Nobles? I think that it's up to personal preference. I do not like them because I don't like mixing the darks. I think that Renaud is one of the best extenders, and like there's like extender, then there's like superior extenders that we have, and Renaud fits both those categories. And by playing the darks or like different attribute warriors, you kind of throw off Renaud that way. And even if it is like I've said on my last live stream, here in Nebraska, we have a 2% chance to be killed by a cow. The most dailiest animal in my entire state is a cow, but even though it's a 2% chance, it's not 0. So that's my entire thought process behind that, is even though I have like a 3% chance of breaking with Renaud and like Phantom Knight Torn Scale, even though like those 2 cards right there can't combo, I don't want to risk that chance, just in my opinion. Okay, so we added Maximus. We could technically make Rafflesia to hold out for hand traps if we wanted to. Or we could make... trying to think. It would honestly... I mean, hindsight 2020. Let's do something here. Let's just do a dice real quick, all right? So, odd, they have a hand trap, even they don't, and we play according to that. Odd, they don't, so they don't have a hand trap. So we're going to try to make the best board that we can. Ling Kribo here. Then we'll turn these guys here into Spatha. Spatha there. We got to go there with Spatha. We'll go ahead and summon Draco. Draco's effect to add us. Leonis will go here for Pisty. Spatha's effect. We move Pisty. Pisty's effect to summon back from the grave the Draco. We go here for Striker. Striker effect to add Boot Sector. We'll go here for Romulus. Romulus effect to add ourselves the Ravine. What are your thoughts on Infernoble Knight? Oh, my man King, I love Infernobles. Oh, Infernoble Noble Knights. Oh, I know a cool combo if Crusadia opens like Draco or Arborea if you get a free extender. You might have to explain that, write it down for me, Maximus, and we'll just kind of play it out. I'm kind of salty, not gonna lie, about the Infernoble and Noble Knights. They clearly made it to where regular nobles can make Infernobles, but like they clearly definitely tried to make the decks separate, if you know what I'm saying. So I think that we just need like the problem with nobles is they have nothing to do but hide behind their like Artorigus, and that can just be outed very easy nowadays. If they had made King Tustanin like a quick effect, I think pure nobles would be phenomenal. My man Jesus, Jesus or Jesus, I am using Ultimate Guard Katana sleeves for my main deck. They're my go-to sleeve of choice. And then for the extra deck, I am using like these OCG sleeves that I ordered. And then these are like the KMC barrier sleeves as well. So let's see here. Our hand is jacked. See, we can go up here for Apollosa, but I want to play where we make Equimax, because Equimax applies a lot more pressure than Apollosa. And then Apollosa could just be outed by a normal summon monster of like 17 above. So we'll go ahead and go here because I'm OCD with how I build my boards. The man, the myth. Oh, nope. Already messed up. We go to Regulex. I got to think here. So, special effect of Regulex to grab us the crawler. There we go. No problem. I don't mind explaining whatsoever. Not saying my explanation is correct. It's just how I perceive it. So, like, if you want to play in Phantom Knights, go right ahead. All right. So then we go here for Equimax. There we go. Then we can go Dragon Ravine, pitch the dead Draco in her hand to send Absorouter, which in this case is our Kumungus. So we send Absorouter. Absorouter will then add us the Tracer. And then we'll go ahead and fire off Desires, I think. I think this is the perfect example to fire off Desires, because even if we do banish Magna Rocket, we will still have the here to make Savage. But we want to do that real quick. What version? I currently am playing Crusadia Dragon Link, but more Crusadia, if that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We lose Crown, Gravedigger, so good thing we didn't go for Rafflesia. Quick, so yeah, that was actually a pretty good banish for those who want to see it one more time. Not too shabby. Draw 1, draw 2. All right, so this is actually pretty crazy. Yeah, so I feel like we go special. We then can go Guard Dragon, bring back Regulex, or not Regulex, bring back Regulex. We'll go ahead and put this over here because we want to put our Savage here. We go ahead and we go Quick Launch. Quick Launch effect, summon out Tracer. Tracer effect will pop the Guard Dragon because we don't want to get, because boot sector can have it, allow us to have it come back. So here we summon out Magna. Technically, we could summon out the Noctovision from our hand here. But I don't know what we do with it because we could get a potential draw. I'm locked into Darks. All right, Chad, help me think here. Nicholas, I'm hoping to. I know Infernoble got all of our synchro, but we think the new support. Maybe an Ogier synchro. They have like the Magia synchro as well. I'm just trying to figure out, Chad, if I want to summon this or not. Oh man. Technically, I could turn. Yeah, never mind. I was like, I could turn 1 to strike, but that won't do anything. In theory, I could play the level 1 and then like use this beam out Synchron, special this, synchro this and this into Savage. But I don't know if that's correct. I don't think that's correct. I think we'll just keep the hand advantage because we're going to get Succession, so we can fire this off the next turn. We'll make Savage. Right now, we'll just pretend that's Savage, and of course, you would equip the Romulus here, and then you set Crawler. So I mean, there kind of the concept of it. I mean, that was clearly a really good hand to start out with. But I mean, if you subtract really back, we wouldn't have this or this. We'd have Rafflesia, and at the bare bones, we'd have this, and Rafflesia, which isn't awful. So I mean, it's still 3 interruptions. That's the entire goal. I think 3 interruptions is what a combo deck needs to put out at the minimum. But here we conveniently have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 interruptions that we're going to be able to do, and then this is going to activate to get us the World Legacy Succession. I believe we didn't banish it. Well, we did. So we actually have no targets to search off that, which is not awful because our next draw is going to be a Tracer, which actually is quite crazy, to be honest with you. So, I mean, it's totally not that bad. So, yeah, let's just wrap it up and go into a next test hand here. But that's a good example right there to show you like the true brutality of Pot of Desires. You do a lot of your searching super early, so then you just fire it off at the end when you're done searching, when you just need that, when you got all the pieces you need. And also take note, we could have made Apollosa for 2, but instead, like, if we drew like a quick play, such as like not Desires, drew Crusadia Power or Call by the Grave, Equimax couldn't negate it, could negate Dark Ruler no more, per se. And it could also negate droplets as long as they didn't send a trap. So we'll go ahead and shuffle up here. So that was test hand 1. Will test hand 2 be different? Also, chat, thank you guys so much for coming. Please remember, if you guys want to help support the live streams, please go ahead and go down below and check out the store. And then at the end of this stream, I'll turn off my like face cam because that's what I'm using my phone right now. I will go show you guys the new mat that's getting ready to come out. And then if you guys want to become channel members, go right ahead. We seem to have a trend. Every time I do a live stream, we get 1 channel member. Can we keep that trend going? Yeah, it's just free real estate, Blue Sky. That's really, truly, that's really all that it is. And that's why I like it over Extrav and the pot card, because it gives you that raw, it is a +1. Whereas pot of mill 6 and excavate 6 is just a break even. So shuffle up here, give another good cut. All right, opening hand here. Let's see if Crawler shows up. No, but we do get knocked over. So this is more of a subpart. Man, I wish I saw Parallel Legacy this much when I actually play the deck, to be honest with you. Water break real quick, guys. This video is not, but wish it was, sponsored by Hint Water. Hate the plain taste of water that has no taste? Get Hint. All right, have you established how you're going to do? I have not. I think what I'll do is this giveaway will be just for those who are in chat. No, here's what we'll do. King Ezzy, welcome. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the clan. What we will do is at the end of this video, everybody, once the live stream is uploaded, everybody go up, comment down below something. Let's see here. I've done something all the time. Oh, your hobbies. Comment one of your hobbies outside of Yu-Gi-Oh that you play in. And then on like Friday, I will reveal who the giveaway is. I'll give you guys from now till Friday. Comment down your hobbies. I'll put everyone's name in a random generator who comments on this live stream after it's uploaded. That's how we'll do it. As it occurs, Crusadia deck, is this going first or going second? And you already have a deck profile. How's it different? Okay. I know my man, Nicholas, you are fine. This is a new variant playing. This is different. This is going first. It's utilizing Dragon Link. And it is not using LP. That is the entire concept. It's not going to use LP. If LP survives, we will switch it for that. But I wanted to try and play a Dragon Link variant. Get rid of the Kaiju Waterfront. Going second was fun, and going second is good. But, and it's really strong, really good. Don't get me wrong. I prefer to go first after just seeing the boards that people put up. 1 Kaiju is not enough, and you can't afford to play like... You could technically play Droplets, but Droplets would be... I don't know how to put it. Droplets would be kind of rough because you're pitching from your hand, but... Anyway, let's go ahead and start out here. I'll just show you the magic. So we'll go ahead and go here for Reclusia. Link this away. In for Magius. This will spark out the Paralytic Seed. We'll do this every time. Chain 2, chain 1. We'll go ahead and summon out Paralytic Seed and grab ourselves the Maximus. And then we'll roll. Odd, they do not have a hand trap. Evens, they do. That'll kind of justify which route we take. Because right now, since I'm just kind of doing test hands, I want to show you guys like the full potential, which would be just not making Rafflesia. But I want to have that opportunity for you guys to see what, and for me personally, because like this is just theory crafted. So odd, they do. Even, they don't. Even, they don't. Well, we get it again. Looking at my hand here, we could still make Rafflesia. If you open Draco Boreal, it gets you a free extender. My man Maximus, is this you'll have to write it down in the comments, and then I will highlight your comment, and then we'll go over it. And you can like explain to me how to do it, and we'll do it here on stream. If you don't mind sharing, I would love to see it. So let's see here. We can make Rafflesia. Anyway, And then we have this, or we can do what we did last time and link into Ling Kribo to kind of protect us from imperm, you know, in case they do have, like, in case, well, we already said they didn't, but, you know, it just depends on your exploit, your definition of a hand trap. We'll go here for Spatha. So Spatha will go here. We'll go ahead and special Draco. Draco will add back the Reclusia. We'll go ahead and link here for Pisty. Chain, so this right here. Chain 1, chain 2. Move, summon. Now this is going to be interesting here. Effect to bring back this. We turn this into Striker. Striker effect. Give us the old boot. You know, now playing, we might not even need to play Chaos Space, to be honest with you. All right, let's see here. Now I'll run Automist Action Unit as a second monster reborn and maybe run 2 Slumber 2, considering 3 Books of Moon 2. Did you ever go over the Shooting Riser combo in Infernoble? That'll be cool. I did. I should probably technically do it here. Oh, we lost my face cam. Let's see if we can come back here. But we're going to add ourselves here. We're going to hit here. There we go. See if I will pop up here. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Okay. So fix this up here so we can. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Did you ever? So Shooting Riser, I kind of did show it. I don't know how to. I did show it. It's just kind of part of the main combo now. Maybe before the stream ends here, I will go ahead and showcase it real quick. I actually have a cool combo with Ogier that I kind of discovered because I was trying to utilize Ogier more than just being like part of the 2-card gear free combo. But anyway, so this is what we've got here. We've got ourselves Boot Sector. We have Power in hand, 2 extenders. I feel like this is where we go here for our Romulus. I was saying earlier in the video, too bad Romulus now, like, at least Dragoonities are good enough to be played by themselves now. So, like, Romulus is not just being used as, like, a engine. Anyway, my man, Etsy, welcome to the clan. We'll get you all signed into the Discord. You'll love our lovely community. Welcome, the Dark Crusade Robbie. Welcome to the chat. I don't think I've gone in detail about it. It's just kind of like you just use it. It's kind of very similar to what Pax combo. My phone is just blowing up today, guys. For some reason, they know I'm busy. So this is our hand. We're gonna get a free draw off a Nocto. We can keep a Nocto and try to establish an Apollosa, or we could go like, well, let's see here. What's my hand? Let's see here. We can go. We have to free up this space technically, so I think we got to get rid of. We got to get rid of these 2 here. We got to go here for Regulex because we want to get that crawler. So then let's go special here. Grab us crawler. Let's see. I think we might actually be able to put up an Apollosa. I'm playing at Crusadia D-Link. More Crusadia than D-Link. Let's see here. We'll link here for our homie Equimax. We'll go ahead and get a draw off of Nocto. Arborea, that's actually pretty crazy. So let's see here. All right, chat, send me your vibes. what can we do here? I feel like we can go here. If we go here, we can do this to pitch Arborea. Do we want to pitch Arborea? No, I think we pitch Power. Maybe Power is the correct way to go. Pitch Power. Then we send our Comungus, which is our Abs Router proxy. Set 2 Fog Blade Pass. Set here, grab ourselves Tracer. Okay. All right, just gotta think here real fast. Gotta think. I'm not restricted by anything. Okay. Boot sector. Well, I'm not restricted yet. So, all right. Thinking I can go boot sector, summon here. Summon here. This would be kind of where I get, well, no, I'd lock me in the dark, so that's okay. I can't do that. I could go. Dang. Summon here. I then could technically. We're going Crusadia Dragon Link right now. So technically I have a bunch of routes I can go. I can special these two here. And then I can turn this guy here into a dragster. Use this, destroy this maybe, and then I get Savage Dragster this. Or what I can do is I can go all in here, and I have a trap negate with that too, but I guess we're going second. So I can go all in here for a Apollosa for 4. And then I can use this to destroy this to summon out this. And then Magna Rocket and that become my proxy of Savage, which we can put here because I'm OCD. Pop Equimax. GG. Okay. Go right here. So then I guess I feel like there's definitely something we could have done. I'm a Maximus, so something I've thought about that too. Tracer has to destroy. Sadly, it has to destroy it. And since it's not being destroyed, it doesn't summon from the deck, is what I was told through the judges' lounge. That would be if maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong, and that would be great because then I could like do that. Pop Equimax, protect Equimax. The only thing that I really could have done. I mean, like this is still kind of crazy. Like this is still kind of nuts if you really think about it. I wish my man Just Nuts was here. We'd use this thing, but we have 4, 5, 6 form of interruptions. And I feel like I could have got to less. I'd had more of a, because this right here is technically, like I said, Savage List is Omni for anywhere, Omni for face up, 4 monster negates. So then the other route could have put like Drags. I think could have put Dragster and something else. And maybe a Savage, and then it kept leading. So I've been 4 for, yeah. So I mean, that's not too bad. Not too shabby, guys. You guys are witnessing here on stream first. Did Charles just come up with a busted Crusadia Dragon Link that's more Crusadia than it is Dragon Link? Yell happy B-Day to your wife for me, Strip Table. I'll let her know that you wished her happy birthday. So he won't, no shine balls. She's at work currently, otherwise I would. So let's go ahead and do another hand. This right here seems too good to be true. So let's do another hand and see what happens if we don't open Paralytic Seed. Because Paralytic Seed is putting that extra body there. So hopefully like we get a hand where we don't see Exceed. Cut. Go here. Draw 1. There we go. We're getting there. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This is actually really good. This is going to showcase a mediocre hand. So this is why I highly recommend for everyone to capitalize on playing max amount of Crusadias. We play the max amount, and we still only see one max. We still barely saw one. Since you're Charles, if she is, that would be kind of cute. Not gonna lie, if she is old. Sadly, in medieval history, Isolde was with Tristan. I can't tell you who Charles's actual wife. Well, I can tell you my wife's name is Emily. I have to look up like the actual Charlemagne. It'd be kind of cool if they wasn't Emily. That'd be kind of interesting. But anyway, so let's just go ahead and let's try here. So this is good because Maximus, if they have a way to stop us, we do have Crusadia power. Sadly, that won't protect us when we get to the dragon side of things, but we'll definitely get somewhere. So summon Maximus. This is where we have to fire off Succession to bring back Maximus. Factamagius to grab us the Draco. Grab us Draco. I am not playing Rhoda currently. Space is tight, my man. You were here at the beginning. We're pushing 42 right now, and we're playing 0 hand traps as well. This is just all gas. So we'll go here for Spatha. Special Draco. Draco's effect to add back Maximus. We'll then go here for almost Pisty, effect a Spatha to move. Pisty's effect to summon. Go here for Striker. Striker add us boot. Space is really bad in Crusadia. We truly need to get like something to help the deck be able to not have to play over 40 cards just to be able to like play. But however, in the past, sometimes playing all gas, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing is wrong with playing all gas. What is a hand trap to a deck that fears no hand traps or can play through it? There we go. Romulus. Romulus will grab me the Ravine. All right, so thinking real quick, guys. We can go here for Regulex, I think, or we could go up to Apollos for 2. Regulex. Special max. Well, no. Yeah, I have to special max. Yeah, I got a special max. Yep. I'm here to ask for Taylor Knight support. Welcome, my man. Get in the waiting line. We need Taylor Knight support too. So we'll send our Comungus, which is, as I say, our Absol Dragon until mine comes in the mail. To add ourselves Tracer. Wait a second. I totally... we totally... Activate Ravine. Pitch power. I totally did that way out of whack. I summoned... Wow, I summoned Maximus to Regulex to get Crawler. And then I just resolved Ravine's effect without activating it. Okay, now we're all caught up. My man Blue Sky, there is none. It's like one of the only dual terminal decks that has not received any support. Okay, just got to think here. I think without a doubt we go up to Equimax. I think this is where we desires. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. Technically speaking, I should have desired after I resolved a Regulex, because if I drew Exceed, I could have linked up into Equimax and fired off Exceed. But that's not going to be the case here. Draw 1, draw 2. That's pretty good. Pretty good. So we can go ahead and go boot, effect to boot. Summon here. Wyvern Buster. Banish a Dark. Banish Striker. I can then go here for Savage, my proxy Savage. Go here. White Dragon will grab me Black Dragon. I can then special here. I'm not locked into darks technically. I have different routes I can go actually. I can special this here, then I can special the dark overlay for Dweller, and then that way I can for sure play through Dark Ruler no more that route, and I end on like Dweller instead. The other route would just be Dragster this, and that's, I mean, one spell negate versus a floodgate. I think this is the best way to do it actually. We'll go here. And we'll slap a Dweller. Smack down a Dweller. And then we'll set the Crawler. So, yeah. There we go. No, sadly, proxies are not usable in tournaments. And you haven't been to a tournament yet, my man, we'll have to change that. We'll have to either get you to a remote duel tournament with us when we go and get clapped all together as a team, as a fancy group of Crusaders, or we'll just have to figure out some way, because you got to go to locals. And of course, probably the pandemic hasn't helped getting you locals anyway. So, I mean, that's third test hand in a row, and that's without opening Paralytic Seed in this hand completely. So, I mean, really thinking this is actually so far turning out to be very good. But, you know, that's 3 test hands in. We'll do another one to see. But, yeah, so this is kind of turning out the way that I envisioned it. So I guess it's good for me. Tourney Crusade, yeah, Tourney Crusade would be awesome. One day, like, I go to core a lot because, like, I like playing at core because of the names that play there, like Pack, Suzu from head-to-head battles. Yo, how's the Crusade, my man? Lubricant, it is going good. No setbacks yet. No Saracens trying to take back Jerusalem or anything like that. You can run Imperial Order and Anti-Spell as another interrupt. I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. The only problem with Imperial Order is I'd have to draw it. With Anti-Spell, I could at least flap in 3 of them from the side deck and then potentially draw into it. The continuous thing I find wrong with Crusadia is even at the end of every combo, you still just end with that darn crawler in your hand. I don't really know Yu-Gi-Oh scene in New York. If you're in New York, I think that there's a guy called I'm So Angry, and depending where, he has his locals somewhere in New York, and his grandpa owns the locals, and he's an awesome guy to go. I'd love to actually go to his locals one day, but I'm a long way away from New York. Hydrate time. Yes, my man. So the way that the PowerTool giveaway is going to work is that all my stream videos are always uploaded for people who can make it to the stream, but they're uploaded for those who can't make it. So what's going to happen is at the end of this stream, what's going to happen is you comment your hobbies outside of Yu-Gi-Oh on the stream. Just comment on the stream, and then on Friday I will do the random generator, and then the random person will be chosen. They'll be the chosen one. Hydrate, guys. Got to hydrate. All right, so our first hand is going to be Reborn. Guard Dragon. Draco. Quick Launch. Succession. So we drew the Holy Trinity. We just needed to draw one more Crusadia name. The Holy Trinity. Wow. Wowzers. Okay. I think we have to normal summon the Draco. Link off Draco for Magius. Fire off Succession. There, let's see. There are giveaways for Noma Man lubricant. It's for a secret rare power tool. I bought an extra one and I'm not using it, so I'm going to give it to you guys. Well, the Dark Crusade, comment that at the video to enter your chance to possibly win a secret power tool. So the Magus effect will activate. I think we need to grab ourselves our Maximus. So this right here is probably going to be one of the weaker hands, I'm suspecting, because we didn't draw any like superior extenders with it. We'll have to wait and see. So we'll go there. We'll go here for Arborea. We'll go ahead and fire off Reborn. Go here. Link here for LP. LP's effect to move. LP's effect to summon back. We turn this into Striker. Striker's effect. We grab ourselves the boot sector and launch. What is wrong with you guys? I picked up on that, Dark Crusade. I picked up on that. It's cheaper to probably do drugs than it is to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Then we go here for Romulus. Romulus effect. Grab ourselves the Dragon Ravine. There we go. Speaking of Matt, my man Midnight just sent me a picture, so it's probably an update on the mat. I flip out. Okay, so there we go. Can be at the giveaway if we comment at the video. So I will, no, sadly not, my man. Just simply because I won't have to, I would have to go through the whole entire live strap and see live strap. Oh my God. I can't speak, guys. The whole live stream and see it again. So just the video will probably upload within like an hour, 2 hours after the stream is done. Just go on, click on it, comment your favorite hobby outside Yu-Gi-Oh, and you'll be entered in. I just won't have time today because of everything going on today to keep track of all the people who would comment on the live stream per se. All right, so let's see here. I got this. So we probably go, let's see here. Go here for getting a live strap. Don't be sending people to my website for the wrong reasons there. Let's see here. We can go. We're going to have to discard something here. I don't like it. Maybe we go here. Pitch Maximus. Foolish Burial Router. Router Addis Tracer. Okay. We quick launch here to summon out the other tracer. That'll effect will proc the Regulex, which will be Crawler. All right. Okay, then we can cut here. Link here for Equimax. Okay, I think we actually have a play here. We go Guard Dragon, targeting Draco. Summon Draco. We haven't used Draco's effect this turn. We get added back Maximus. We then special Maximus. And then we go here for Dweller. Ravine effect. Oh, never mind. 1 second. There we go. Boot sector effect. Tracer effect pop. Summon out Magna. Rocket Dragon, wherever it may be. Synchro here for Proxy Savage. And then grab ourselves a Romulus. And then we still have Crawler in hand that we can set here. So guys, I mean, this is actually pretty good. I'm really actually surprised that this is able to do this. And this was all just kind of theory crafted at the very beginning. And this is consistently something we're able to get to is these 3 interruptions, which is really cool with the follow-up. But sadly, this hand we opened the entire Holy Trinity. So the only follow-up we're going to have is Crown, which is not going to be too bad. You fire this off, grab yourself Crown, which is going to be right here. And we can shuffle it up here. And then I like this too, just a little bit because we're ending on Equimax. And then like, technically speaking, we could have pivoted this up here and we'd have 2 more interruptions. But then, like I said, any normal summon over 17 just beats a goddess, and we don't want that. And then if you happen to open, if we had to have access to like Crusadia power, we could already have power set, and power could also be a way for us to play around Dark Ruler no more. And then, like I said, we draw for turn. We're drawing Reclusia, which is a great follow-up for the next turn that we can just special. And this right here is a lot of damage on itself. So, like, they're on a time clock potentially. And I don't know if Arboria's... No, Arboria's not in the grave. So it just kind of stinks that we did open the Holy Trinity of our Reborn cards at the very beginning. So, like, we can't search Succession. We can't search Guard Dragon. So, like, the OTK is not going to happen the next time. But, I mean, still, like, you think, like, you Tribute Negate... special Reclusia effect to target destroy something, and then you can like special Crown, and then Equimax here is 3/2, so Equimax is 7,000 right here, I think. So he'd be 3,000 from Savage. 2 is 5 plus 2 is 7, so 7,000, and then we have the 77 here. So like that's more than enough, depending if like they're just depending. And then the next turn you have like a way to negate like an extra deck monster. So. I mean, like the next turn, like you have like flexibility with Crown, so like you can use Equimax negate with Crown, or Crown can negate an extra deck monster, which is pretty cool. This is also why maybe I would maybe put in Avermax, because once this Dweller's used up in like a grind game, we could go up here into Avermax. That would be kind of cool. We'll just have to wait and see. Dragoon rather than Equimax Eplos at Avermax, which just kind of hurts because. To me, Avermax is best boy. See, Yado, see, that's where I'm different. To me, Equimax is best boy. Equimax is the G, the OG. And that's how, but it's very interesting to see because like 2 players with different perspectives and different, like, just had different experiences with cards. So it's definitely interesting to see that you like Avermax over Equimax, and like I prefer to end on Equimax over Avermax. So it's just interesting to see. It's very interesting to see people's different points and different opinions on the deck. But also, for all my Crusaders who are still listening and still here, if you guys have not gotten this Field Center yet, check, I think it's in the community. Just go to the community tab and look it up. You must message Akami TCG on Discord, and you can get it. Akami's awesome. He's like really pioneering into Field Centers. So he is probably the guy I'll go through most of my Field Centers for now until I get like a better setup way. Just message him on Discord. Pay for, I think it's $17 for front and back, and then just $11 for just front. But I highly recommend getting the back. You guys wanted Arboria feet? There you guys go. You legends out there. I'll rather give you Arboria feet than give you PowerTool feet. So my man King Easy, you should have, when you became a member, you should have been able to join it right away. Actually, if you did not get immediate access right away, because sometimes one second, guys, sorry. If you did not join up, if it did not like automatically sign you up, because that's what I had like the membership's designed to do, I just shoot the Facebook a message and I'll send you a link right over so you can get joined. I end on Maxi. You are doing something wrong, my man Lubricant. You are doing something wrong. All right, we'll go ahead and cut here. Man, this can't be this crazy consistent. There we go. Finally, guys. We got it. We did it. We did it. So that was like 3 test hands, right? That was our 3rd test hand. This is the 4th. So right now we just got our first brick hand. But is it really a brick? Is it really a brick? I think we find out. We go quick launch because we are technically playing Dragon Link. We are playing a small Dragon Link package. So technically speaking, will it? Will it be? So then we can go here for Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon's effect to add us boot sector. Let's see here. Oh, John Blue right Ecomax in the battle. Hey, yo, wait a minute. You guys are gonna. Yeah, I think you guys are going to like the new mat if I do get the time to show it, which I should. Okay. So there we go. We get this right here. Banish Tracer. Summon Wyvern Buster. Link here into Romboy. Romboy's effect. We're going to grab ourselves. Romboy, we'll do here, chain 2, chain 1. I think so. I think straight up this right here becomes Dragon Link by just opening like these crazy spells. We didn't see a single Crusadia, but that's not bad. Simply because we just pivot into Dragon Link combos in a way. Or we can just still hard make Crusadia by making Equimax because we can hard make Equimax, and then we can become Equimax becomes Magus. My man, the Dark Crusade, thank you so much for your super chat. I will oh, can I get a oh yeah? That don't happen often, guys. So let's see here. I'm kind of got to think here. I think we can go Ravine, pitch this, send Apps Router. Apps Router adds us the other rocket. Actually quite concerned, y'all, because Ricky G, my man, I'm sorry. I'll do my best at the end of the stream, see if I can get one going. I'll see if I can get one going for you. Okay, so how do we do this, chat? How do we do this? We have no access to a Crusadia. I can go here, banish here. Turn this into Pisty. But I mean, like, is that really going to get me? I think, oh, 1 second. Let's see here. Let's link this here into Pisty. Oh, maybe we don't want to do that yet. Yeah, maybe we don't want to do that. I think we do this into boot sector, quick launch effect, summon, or excuse me, boot sector effect. We fire off quick launch because we don't want to be locked into dragons. This will deplete. We won't get Tracer's effect. That's right, we won't get Tracer's effect. So quick launch. Maybe we don't use quick launch here. Maybe. All right, help me, chat. Why not just combine them into Infer Crusade? Imagine that would be kind of cool. But my man, Dark Crusade, you're fine. I do it for you guys anyway. I'll tell you what. I'll do a test in. Like I said, it's already. I can technically stream till about 3 o'clock my time, so I'm pretty good. We can definitely get it working. I'm just really trying to push this list to get testing done. And right now, I thought we were on a roll, but we're kind of stuck here. Maybe by Crusadia last year, I might buy Infernoble because, but Infernoble's kind of nuts. I'm really not gonna lie. It's really. Oh no. So yeah, so I go here. I turn these 4 here, into an app for 3. I quick launch. Oh, darn it. No, we still meet the same. We still have the same problem. Yeah, we still have the same problem, sadly. Do we? Is this where like I really have to like climb up to an Equimax play? Is this what I really got to do? So let's go. Let's just back up here because I want to back up. So we get to here, and this was technically there. I've already used that effect. I can technically go. So I don't play. I don't play 2 Equimaxes, so I can add it back off of Draco. I'm a man broke duelist. I will gladly run through some things like that, but I truly am trying to. I've showcased them a lot, the Infernoble combos, but I will go through and just kind of show you guys. Welcome, True King Melodious. Link into LP. So I'm not playing LP in this list because I'm just trying to prepare for the ban list because I do feel like LP's time is coming. I know that that's been kind of thought for the past 2 years, but we'll see. Goodness, guys. So if we go here for, we can go up here for, I still want to get, I mean, like, let's try it. Equimax into here. Dang, this is actually quite rough. I think our best bet, actually, guys, was to previously go back to. So if we go, I think our best bet was to go back to this right here. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I truly think our best bet is to fire off and go into. Some budget builds on YouTube don't make sense because they show only one combo, but when he does anything budget, he proves the test hands. That's, yeah, so 100% my man Richie, that is my goal. Like, that's why I do these live streams. That's why I try and showcase you guys any sort of budget, any sort of thing like I do. I try to prove it in test hands, my local reports. Hopefully I will be able to live stream my locals or do like a straight, someone had requested that my local vlogs be just straight me playing, and I might do that, just have the camera over my shoulder here and just play through them all and just, you know, have you guys like listen and just watch. You can watch me get clapped. You can see my own misplays. This is kind of, this is difficult, guys. So I can probably, I could like use, I could like summon this, make Savage, and link up into Equimax that way, and then I have like Equimax Savage and then a set Gravediggers, or I could put all my eggs into one Appaloosa and hope that's enough. So before I get off, can I see that Charles Field Center, please? Oh, the 3D printed one? Or the Charles Field Center that I'm planning on, that Infernoble Field Center that was like shown in my product release schedule. If you want appliancers, lubricant, go to my man Flexi. He's the one that does the appliancers. All right, guys. So I'm really just kind of, we're in a difficult spot. We can go here for Equimax and still get out Savage. And then we have Savage in there, or we put all of our eggs in a basket. So we either get 3 monster negates, or we get an Omni negate with the Gravediggers, and a potential follow-up to our next card to be Nocto Vision Dragon, which is not going to do us any good. But that wouldn't be our next card because technically we would. That's if we don't get broken. I mean, if that's a board don't get broken. I feel LP is extremely broken this format, more than usual. Quite quick then go for Savage. I think we'll just, yeah, just to make sure this test hand kind of, I mean, like, if you all really look at the what this test hand right here is really showing is we opened 0 Crusadias, and we're still able to put up an app for 3 or a Savage and an Equimax. But let's just go ahead and just put up Equimax because I want my man Equimax to make an appearance. Then we can go Sector effect, free summon. Are the mats rubber bottom like mouse pad? They are rubber bottom, my man Roma. These single players are rubber bottom, and then my 2 players are like, I don't know how to put it. Kind of like cloth. That's how to put it. Yeah, they're honestly really nice. And then we can go here, pop here, and we can summon out Magna, and then make Savage. Got to go walk with my mom. Haven't. Hey, my man, that's all right. Go spend time with your family. Family is important. We'll catch you back at the stronghold, the Discord. Awesome, Roma. Hopefully, yeah. If you order today, I'll have it put in today, so then you can get it within a week or so. Depending what you want, I would wait till the end of the stream so that I can show you the new 2-player playmat that's going to be coming out, or at least like the concept of it. And you might want to wait for that one, and that one should be out by May. So just hold. Well, dang, guy. Well, no, that's fine. Yeah, because if we do this route right here, we're going to be able to equip the right there. We'll do a quick cut. No, sadly, they are not. The 2 players have like a kind of like a cloth bottom. I wouldn't say cloth bottom per se, but they're not rubber. So here we go. We do that. Our draw for turn will be Leonis, which if this survives, I mean, we still technically have something, and we have Gravediggers too. So let's just wrap up this test hand. We were just kind of sitting there, kind of lost. I was sitting there, kind of lost. Maybe you guys knew what play should have been done. That is a Savage Proxy. My Ultra Rare didn't get here today. Sad life, yo. We'll do one more test hand. So out of 5 test hands, we've had 1 brick. For all my math guys on there, for all my math guys, tell me the statistics behind that. I know it's crazy. I used to only play on cloth because I liked cloth. I made my own rubber mats, and I just like rubber mats. However, I might move up and start playing when my new mats come out. I might just keep this as a base to do it. You guys, I'm telling you guys, after this mat comes out, I can't remember. I'd have to check my product release schedule. The new Crusadia mat is going to be fire. Storm Ignis, so 20%. So that means out of 5 test hands, we open 1, so it's a 20% chance we'll have 1 dead head out of 5 test hands. So I assume if we were to do 10 test hands, correct? If we do 10 test hands, we have a 10% chance of breaking. I actually did drop Mathmex. I took him to multiple tournaments. I took him to 1 for sure, and to a few small remote duel ones. And man, that deck is crazy. The deck is good, but the deck has absolute 0 follow-up. 0 follow-up. And also, Albertians jumped to like $50, and then additions were like $15. So I sold them when they were then and made a huge profit back. Is this going to be the one we saw? It's so yes and no. It's inspired by the man who did that, and conveniently, believe it or not. So I knew the guy who topped 8, but without even knowing it was him. So he messaged me about a ban list a while ago. So he actually texted me today when I was out getting stuff for the birthday party night, and he's like, "When he was rocking, or did you already normal stuff?" I actually, I probably didn't get rid of rock. I boot sector. Technically, I could. I guess I don't know. So. Maybe one day when a new Mathmech card comes out, they just have 0 recursion on the follow-up, and that's really difficult for me. I can't stand losing all my gas. At least, even in this deck, we don't have a strong follow-up like Infernoble over here having like a Gearfried and Renaud to follow up with, but we still have a draw and a search for like Succession or something like that. So we do get something, whereas Mathmechs are just playing out of gas. The engine was knocking and everything. So we'll go ahead and hop over here. First 5 hands, let's go. First 5 cards, let's go. All right, so this hand's going to be quite nuts, I think. So let's go here and go Normal Summon Maximus. Go for Magius. So let's go ahead and special Reclusia, maybe? Or do we hold? No, I think we go Succession. I think we fire off Succession. Darn. And see, this is where Crusadia, man. Crusadia needs to have like a monster that just special summons itself. Go here, Magius effect. If we eat a hand trap here, it is going to be kind of rough. Believe it or not, it's going to be really rough. But if they think we're playing Crusadia Dragon Link, they're going to hold for the LP. So let's see here. We'll just keep on going. We'll go ahead and go here for Spatha. Special summon here. Chain 2, chain 1. Well, excuse me, just chain 2. No, just chain 1 of Draco. Goodness. We'll go to Pisty. Spatha's effect to move Pisty. Pisty to summon Draco. So this combo line is still practically the same. Striker will grab us. Boot Sector. Did I pass it? No, that was quick launch. Boot Sector, wherever it may be. Technically, we could also try and play what's it? Skuldred 2, I think. I think we have a lot of option to play Skuldred as well. We link these two guys here into Romulus. Romulus will grab us the Dragon Ravine. So here we go. So we'll go ahead and get Romulus out here. So, wow, our hand is actually pretty thick. We got a thick hand here. We can then... My man, how you get in the giveaway is very simple. All you got to do is after this video, after the stream is done and uploaded, comment on the stream your favorite hobby outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Friday, I will do a random generator, and I will announce the winner on Friday. It'll be put up in a community post, so just keep an eye for my community post on Friday. So, let's see here. We'll go ahead and go Ravine, Pitch Maximus, Descend Humongous to add. Send Humongous to add that. Let me read Boot Sector real quick. Boot Sector might say to summon... start summon up to 2 rocket monsters with different names from your hand and defense position. Okay, never mind. We don't want... Well, do we really have a choice? I might need to increase my count of... King Easy, he is not. So Gearfried's equip effect does not target. Scrub, knock, knock. Who's there? Welcome, welcome. He is not unaffected. Gearfried's equip effect does not target. That's actually how you out the you out Dragoon pretty easy. You just summon Gearfried, equip an equip spell to him, attack, start the damage, activate the effect to equip Dragoon. Dragoon effect to negate the Dragoon. You get yourself a free Dragoon. All right. So we sit down and start to add this. This hand's actually, I think, going to be kind of weak. Believe it or not. And this hand actually looked pretty good at the very start. Equimax. We then can go Reclusa. Reclusia will grab us Crawler. Oh, so what? Scrib 101, you are Matt. Nice to meet you. So we grab Crawler. This is going to be the weakest hand outside of the brick hand that we had, which is kind of upsetting. But it's not crazy upsetting, I guess. I mean, like, we're still able to do something, which is not awful. Grab that Boot Sector. Special out here. Man. If we were able to, we could technically use Tracer's Effect to... We could technically, if we had another rocket, which I think I'll play another rocket, we could special this here, Tracer's and then overlay these guys here for Dweller, Tracer's Effect destroy, summon out like Silver Rocket, Synchro, and then we have like still the same 3 board. Thank you for... Oh, I just got back in work from time to... Awesome. I thought you were saying you're going to... my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, my man, Jen, has to simply be Equimax. I really can't lie. The card, the lore, everything has to be great. Yeah, Yado, the lore is really a tearjerker. So if we played one more rocket that was not Tracer, which I might end up doing, I might cut a Nocto maybe down more. Maybe that's the way to do it. Well, Charles is second, my man Joseph. Charles is definitely second because he is me in anime form, so I can't disagree there. But if it goes down to like my favorite card work, it has to be the boy Equimax here. Just everything about him is just awesome. Recharger, Ricky G. Recharger would be a good option. But as you guys are able to see, this is why we're doing these test hands. It's to kind of help iron out the kinks here. So what I'm going to do right now, my guys, is I'm actually going to turn off my face cam so my phone won't die, and then I'm going to get ready to pull up the mat, so then you guys can see the mat before the stream ends. I'm actually going to probably do one more test hand with Crusadia, show you guys the OGR combo real quick with the Infernobles, and we'll just keep going for like an hour or so and maybe do a few more test hands, discussions, and everything like that. But so the fate, this beautiful mug here is going to be disappearing right now. Okay, so now I just got to look over to the screen here and see everything. So no biggie, just a little bit, we'll be a little bit late on our replies here. Man. Oh, awesome. Okay. Sorry, just checking up on my phone and everything. Okay, let's go ahead and focus. Sorry, guys. I am forgiven. I need to probably fit in one. I could probably easily, it's at 42. I could probably cut, be honest with you, probably, to be honest, probably cut a power to be fair. I could also think about cutting, like I said, power. I could also think about cutting, oh, where is it? Crown, technically, but I don't really want to cut Crown. I could also cut Noctovision to 1, but Noctovision is really good. All right, we'll shuffle up here. Team Synergy shirt of Infernoble Charles Echo Max helming. That'd be funny. We'll just have to see here. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Someone is in my house, and I'm going to go see who it is. So if I don't come back, I've probably been murdered. So be right back, chat. Look at that. I was just telling my chat up there I connected on here one time, and it almost did again. Okay, chat, I was not murdered. It's my wife's friend coming over, trying to throw her a birthday thing tonight. So she came over and she brought some flowers and some food and everything. So place 2 striker dragon and 1 recharger if used. Okay, play 2 striker. That is, yeah, technically. I could technically, I have the space, really. I could technically cut the Ling, but I kind of like Ling. I could cut Link Spider. I mean, in theory, I do have the space. He is a cool boss monster for sure. He is. Can't beat him. My man Lubricant, you guys heard that? That is that 1 step. That 1 step is just awful. We are moving, so hopefully we won't have to worry about that. All right, we'll do test hand here, then we'll move on to Infernobles for a little bit, and then show you guys the mat. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this hand is quite cracked. Okay, as everyone can still hear me loud and clear, we're going to keep on, we're going to just keep trucking here. I think we normal here, Link here for Magius. I think we special Reclusia. Magius will grab us the Arborea. There we go. No, my Enforcer. This is actually the first mat I ever produced. So this is the first mat that I made, and ever since I went to locals, I haven't put back on the Infernoble Night one. I'm not a big fan of the Despia. I've not really, to be honest with you, I've not really looked too much into like Dogmatica stuff. I've not been waiting for like a deck to release that I like the lore behind with it, and like there's not really anything in it that I'd really like. I'm a man, so I mean, yeah, technically, I thought about redoing Gearfree because Gearfree is one of my favorite monsters, but I don't know. Like I've already made the Charles mat. If you guys want to check out my product schedule, there is going to be a metal field center coming out that will be for Infernobles, and my design for it is pretty wicked. It's going to have like Charles and Artorias on there. It's in theory in my head, it seems like it'll be good. Totally forgot what I was doing. So we go here for Spatha, special Draco effect, add back this. We then go here for the Pisty. 1, 2. Pisty effect to reborn. This gets turned into Striker. Striker effect. Striker will get us boot. These two become Rami Boy. Rom gets us the all-important Dragon Ravine. And there we go. There's the Dragon Ravine. Would you consider... I wouldn't play it without Tornsail, to be honest with you. Roma, my man, you just hang tight. Hang tight for the new Crusadia mat that's going to come out, I think, in August. It's not going to have her on it, but it'll have Spatha on it, which is pretty close. Yes, I have, Richie. I have, but it's something I can't really get behind, just because there's not enough for me to follow yet. But it's just one of those like lores that I really just can't seem to kind of follow. I understand like the Dogmatica is a corrupt church and everything like that, but other than that, I haven't really got behind it. So I got to think here, guys. 1 second, thinking. We can go here for Reg. Absrider, draw me a card. That is a phenomenal draw. We'll summon Crown, and we'll keep Crown on field. Crown will be one of our disruptions. Grab Crawler. These guys go over here for Equimax. Okay, so then just got to think real quick, guys, on what I want to do here. We can go Ravine, pitch Arborea. And then we send the Absarauter. Absarauter will grab us the Tracer. We can keep the Crown over there. Okay, so we've done all of our searching. So again, I think I kind of messed up. I should have fired off Desires when I searched the Crawler, because that was my last, and did the Abstract. I could have done all that and waited, because if I draw Paralytic Seed now, it's a dead card, which is very upsetting. Dang, okay. Not too bad, but now if I draw a Paralytic Seed, yep, see, that would have made the board way better. So I guess technically to kind of like fix this, to correct where I'm wrong, or we could go like right here. And then this would just go back here. We Desires, we do all the effects. We Desires, we draw that, and then we just turn these guys here into Aquamax, trigger off the Paralytic Seed. Paralytic Seed summons another one from deck. We then can just turn these guys right here into our Dweller. And then we just can, thinking real quick, we can go Boot. Boot effect to summon out Tracer. We then can just use, we can actually hold on to these cards. We'll end with a lot of card Tracer, destroy Boot, summon out Magna. Then we can turn Magna and this into proxy of Savage, and then we just go ahead and equip Romulus, which is right here. There we go. There we go, guys. So yeah, again, awesome. All right, time to catch up with chat. Have you seen Leo? Small text Charles is really hard to get rid of. Please take that pot. Yeah, Charles is a awful card to get rid of. Nocto is so good. Card is free. Free body, free drink. Yeah, Nocto is, like as you just saw, Nocto is really good. That's why I'm hesitant to cut Nocto down. I don't want to really. Okay, this will be the last one. We'll go ahead and wrap this up and go ahead and go into Infernoble, which will be pretty cool. I'll showcase you guys the Ogier combo real quick. So yeah, that turned out really good, guys. So like I'll have to profile this and do a little bit more combo, a little bit more testing. And yeah. All right. Bye-bye, Arborea. Put you there. No staples. That would be so cool if Charles Poffick wasn't. Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Speaking of the card, there he is. All right, so like the combo that I was talking about was that you practically open any two warriors plus Renaud, and my always go-to warriors is these two because they're technically the worst. So then this combo is just will end us on Gearfried, Herald, and Charles every time. It's pretty crazy. You special summon Red Layer, special your Warrior Extender, then you just make Isolde. And normally what you do with Isolde is you normally go and you grab yourself Gearfried, but you don't grab Gearfried here. You grab yourself any other card. Add Red Layer. It doesn't matter. Then you just use Isolde's effect. You pay the cost. And you pay 4. And normally you'd summon out the Oliver, right? No, this time we're actually going to summon out Oliver or Ogier from deck, which is kind of crazy. So we're going to go ahead and summon out Ogier. Ogier's effect. We get to send the Gearfried from the deck. You know, if technically I could use like Isolde and Arborea and use them both because there's not enough females in the Crusadia like archetype itself to be able to do that except for Arborea. But I think you guys will like the new mat coming out in August. You guys will like the design I have for that. So you send this here, and then you special Renaud. Renaud will then grab you back the Gearfried, and then Tuner and Isolde become Hulk. There we go. We make Hulk. Hulk will then summon from the deck the Despot. Spatha's coming, I'm telling you guys. I just got to figure out how we would put Spatha on there. Because I already have the image of where Equimax is going to be, and it's going to be like a realism artwork. I just got to figure out how to fit Spatha on there. So we go here, we make the big silly plane. Silly plane gives us 1, 2, 3. And then Despot comes out. So then what you do is you turn these two here into Shooting Riser. Then Riser's effect, we send the final Red Layer so it becomes a level 2. You use the Auroradon to tribute the Ogier and the token to summon from the deck the Coltwing. Coltwing then summons out these two, and then you get the token. It was, I think, a little bit under $100. It's definitely cheaper now than when I even got it, but it was definitely under $100. Well, I'll take that back because I got max rarity stuff. You could get it under $100. So you turn these two here into Herald. There's Herald. You turn the Riser and level 3 token, which Riser's a level 2, into Roland. Roland's effect during the end phase. There you go. The big boy himself touches down for an appearance. And then there we go. And then you reveal Gearfried. Banish yourself DDR. And then Gearfried touches down. Ogier effect to equipped. In phase, Roland will send Durandal to add yourself Renaud for a follow-up. And then in phase, Charles will equip the metal silver you sent for cost. And then equipped out the Oliver. Gearfried's like 8, I think. My man Enforcer, you got away with a steal. Yeah, Gearfried's $8 I checked, because last night I was looking. It's $8 and the collector's rare is like 58. Rip my wallet. So then, yeah, so this is her hand. You technically have 2 other cards, so you have 4 cards in hand. Then you have this entire setup, so Charles is live for a pop. And you have like Gearfried and then like the Herald. So yeah, it's a really cool combo that you can do with Ogier outside of the typical like 2-card Ogier combo. And that allows you just to practically make Gearfried before your fifth summon. So this is like another utility of Ogier. And you can do it every time you see any 2 warriors plus Renaud in your hand. And then, of course, most of you know that if you see Oliver in your hand, you can Dolphin on the Isolde if you don't open Connector. So then you can see the hand and then rip those pesky cards in the hand so you can keep on playing without fear. Yep, so there we go. There's that one. So we will go for about another, we'll kind of wrap it up here about 2:30 my time. So it's 2:12 right here, so we'll try to wrap it up. Yeah, my man, Richie, it used to be really expensive. Gearfried was like $30. Renaud's were $30. Pretty crazy. And then the ban list happened. Oh man, yeah, Voltage. This deck is phenomenal. I actually really enjoy playing this deck. But see, I'm very linear with how I like to play decks. So like, same varies just like with Crusadia. If I cannot end on Equimax, I don't really want to play it. And it's like very same with this. If I cannot end on Charles, I don't want to play it. So like my entire goal is to always end on, because they're both just example, Charles and Equimax are such boss monsters. Like it's almost insulting not to end on them. That's still a good buy, I think. 130 would not be bad. My man, Murph Muffin, thank you for bringing that up. So I got to remember, so this list is not playing the triple living fossil. So I got to figure out how to do that. So it would just somehow have to be that we'd get access to, we'd have to get access to the living fossil, right? So like this hand might be able to do it. Let's see if we can do it with this hand. Let's just do Chalice. Chalice will grab us. Durandal. Let's just see if we can do it. I mean, this is still the same 3-card combo that we just did, but let's just see if we can do it. Special. Renaud or Durandal effect to grab us. Flint Lady. Let's see here. Flint Lady. Special Flint, and that become Isolde. Isolde's effect to add. I'm going to add red layer. Okay. Don't need 3. Dump 1 off Isolde, Renaud, add it back. DDR the Gimba. So we would have to. Okay, don't need 3. You'd have to dump 1 off Isolde. But how are we getting access to Gimba? We'd have to dump 2 off of Isolde to get Gimba. Then I could summon this, add back DDR. Just trying to think here. So then I can do technically. Oh, so technically here, I would not do that. I would do the 2 like you just, so we do 2. We do Living Fossil and Divine Sword. Summon Gimba. Summon the Gimba. Then we do these for Hulk. No, wait a second. We don't do these for Hulk yet. We special Renaud, add back Living Fossil. We do this for Hulk. We do this for Hulk. That will bring us the, where is it? Living Despot. We then turn this up here into this big silly plane. Big silly plane gets us 3, and then this comes back. And then, oh, then the Draco sack. So that's the thing, is I'm not playing Draco sack anymore, but we might be able to do it here. Actually, very easy, I think. We can go here. Let's see here. We definitely have the ability to do it here. We can go all these into, well, maybe we do this right here for, no, we run out. No, we don't technically. Yeah, we technically do run out of space. But I mean, let's try it. What do we got to lose? We make Herald here. Then we use the effect here, Tribute 2. Summon out this. We get 2 more tokens. We do this right here for Roland. Roland effect during the end phase. We go, well, it kind of leaves us with a little bit extra. We can then go, for those who are wondering, I will explain once we get there. If you Living Fossil back the Herald and they DD Dark Ruler no more you, the Herald still can negate through the Dark Ruler, and we'll explain that a why. So then we'd lose, well, I mean, technically we would go here, right? And then we'd make Charles, and then we just go Living Fossil, back the Herald. Yeah, so then, yeah, there we go. And then end phase, of course, Roland will resolve, dumping Middle Silver and everything. So, I mean, so those who don't know, if Dark Ruler is played right here, we lose. Dark Ruler negates the face-up effects of all face-up monsters on the field, yada, yada, right? Well, Herald is already being negated by Living Fossil, so it allows you to play around that. And something about Herald that's different than other cards is when Herald activates, it's the effect. He tributes for cost and he resolves in the grave, which is very interesting because I think cards like Rescue Cat and cards like Rescue Rabbit, they all banish for cost, but they resolve where they activate. But I think Herald's worded differently so that Herald resolves where it goes. So it tributes for cost, and then, because it's not like, it attributes and then negates. So it's pretty cool. Richie, other YouTubers ain't doing live test hands except Team COG. Give him a bro. Here's why he's alive. Don't wait. Thank you, my man Richie. I'm doing the best I can. I appreciate the support. Those words go a long way. So technically, yeah. So that's the entire concept of this, is that you use the Herald to make the Charles, and then you can Living Fossil back the Herald, and if they Dark Ruler no more you, then you still have an active negate through the Dark Ruler, which can be pretty destructive. And then we do have 2 Ashes in hand, which doesn't do as much good, but we can pitch Ash and stop something. So in theory, we have 3 interruptions, which is not awful. And we just did that differently because I wanted to see for my man Murph if we could do the Herald thing with that hand, and we can. It resolves on the field. It's just unaffected by Fossil. So since it tributes for cost, it's no longer being affected by a living fossil, so it's no longer being negated by fossil. Is that correct, Murph? Yeah, I don't think so, Robbie. I think that this is the list that Emmanuel and I kind of worked on. So I'll probably have to do, once I get my collectors or gear freed, I'll do an updated profile. See if my phone's still doing good. Okay, it's still charging, which is good. Let's go ahead and draw. Okay. So this hand is definitely kind of bad, but not the worst. We still have full combo, technically. We can just special here. We can go Chalice. Something cool I think we can do is we can go Chalice. Probably go Durandal, add our the deck then a little bit more to add ourselves Ogier. We can normal summon the Ogier. Normal Ogier effect, send Gearfried. We then can go ahead and make Isolde. My man, yeah, so that's kind of why I didn't want to double sleeve my main, is because it just feels like it takes up a lot of space. But I do kind of do, kind of don't. I guess I really can't say. Go here. That will add me a warrior. We'll go ahead and find ourselves. Let's see here. I think we can find Renaud because we don't have any way to get it. So go and add Renaud. Effect to pay the cost. So we'll send I think we send Durandal. No, don't send Durandal. We send Living Fossil and these two to summon out the Gimba. We might end up having to use, might not be able to do what I thought we were going to do. Yes, Richie, you just have to have like some sort. So you have to already have a Crusadia in the zone Equimax is pointing to. And when they go Dark World no more, you chain the Crawler. Then if you have no response, you can then chain Equimax to the Crawler. Since Equimax is not responding to the activation of Dark World no more, it can target a face-up card and negate its effect. So it allows you to kind of like loop around that that clause, sort of. Yeah, so then we go here. Effect. We go ahead and send down Despot. It's all right, my man. Peace out. Thank you for coming. We've got about 8 minutes or so. After this test 10, I'll show the mat, and then we will move on. And I'll probably start cooking birthday dinner and stuff like that. So we'll go here. We get our tokens, and then this guy comes out. We then, I think this is where we go here for Balmug. Effect of this, tribute these two, summon out. Or is that where I go? No, I go Balmug, and then I go for the Cult Wing. There we go. Cult Wing. There we go. Despot, and then these guys right here become the Riser. Riser will send, I gotta think. So 4, we send a level 2. So we send Gamma. There we go. We send the Gamma. Riser and this become Charles. We don't get the Roland, which is kind of but I mean, it's okay. We go Charles. We can then go ahead and use Phoenix Blade, banish, and banish. Go here, equip to Balmug, Charles effect pop Balmug, and then this guy will come back out, getting us 2 more tokens here. Bringing this guy out here. Let's see here. We technically, no, we already used Durandal. So technically, we kind of messed up. We could have kept the Durandal, but instead I decided to kind of not think improperly and used it, so that's okay. Because then we can technically go into PowerTool, but that's not too good because we already used Durandal. If we would have just done in the very beginning, instead of using this to grab Durandal, we could search Durandal and we could definitely do the play. So that's just testing for next time. So right here, we could definitely have a Savage, but we'll just go for a Herald. And then we'll go ahead and we will, I think we can just go ahead and go DDR, pitch this to summon back Gearfried. And then we'll just go ahead and use Ogier's effect to equip to the Gearfried. So if they solve this, Gearfried stays, and then we'll move to the end phase with Charles. Charles will equip Metal Silver and then grab from the deck Oliver. No, I am not playing the PowerTool variant. I am playing PowerTool as an option, like through some combos. But for the most part, my equips are just 3 Durandal and then 1 DDR, 1 Metal Silver, 1 Phoenix, and 1 Living Fossil. So there's kind of like, I messed up earlier. If this had gone correctly, I think that we would have had Savage, and this would be gone, and it'd be Savage, Charles, and then Gearfried. But the good thing about this is this token provides protection for the Coldwing, I guess, so it works out. So, guys, we will wrap it up here, and I will showcase you guys the mat. Okay, it's called so far the name I think I have is called Stigmatica Conflict. So it's going to be using the new cards coming out in Lightning Overdrive, like the new form of Albaz and all that. So I'm gonna have to show you guys on my phone here. So bear with me. All right. So, okay. So you guys ready? All right, chat, here we go. This is the one side of the 2-player playmat. Let's see if it'll focus here for you guys. It's all white. Let's see here. Oh, man, nope, I can't get it. Oh, looks like I won't be able to show it to you guys. Well, there you go. Oh, shoot. Let me turn down my brightness real quick. There we go. That should work. There you guys go. So for those who can see it, there's one side of the mat that is Ecclesia and Albion, the new Dogmatica fusion. And then on the other side, we have, wait for the camera to focus, Arch Serpent Gay or something like that, Arch Serpent. And then we have her face in there. So I know, my man, Vertoli, you did not miss the giveaway. All you got to do is once this video is uploaded, because all my streams are uploaded to the YouTube channel. So once this video is uploaded, all you got to do is just go to there and comment your favorite hobby when you're not playing card games. So, and then I'll go through Friday, random generate everything, and that is how you get it. So, yeah. So guys, without further ado, I think this will just wrap up this live stream here, and hopefully we'll catch you either later this week or next week. You guys stay safe, have fun, happy crusading.